I always find that there's a moment of silence just before dawn. There's this peace, but also tension there. All your other senses awaken and are amplified. As soon as that sun breaks the horizon, a day is going to unfold. And we have no idea what that day is going to bring. Nature and the beauty of the wilderness is far, far greater than us. After my formal education in England, I felt a little lost. I needed to get away in order to have silence within which to think and reflect, and I guess become confident in myself and learn about who I am and who I might become, and try and work out what was important to me. It wasn't a conscious decision in that moment, but one of the key things that I learned is that I needed to be out in the open and in a wild environment. I needed a feeling of our true place in nature. It's really about awakening all of your senses. A feeling for the wind and the dust, and then the smell and the rain. The perception of those sounds and smells and the feeling of the earth beneath my feet were all developed as a child, because much of my childhood was spent on safari with my father. But as you become a man, you become mature enough to understand something that you're feeling. And it required moments of solitude to understand those senses that I was feeling and what it meant emotionally. A sense of awe and wonder of nature around you, and the realization that in a way we're utterly insignificant in those environments. We've been obsessed and fascinated by wildlife for millennia. So that feeling is exactly the feeling that your ancestors would have had. For me, some of the greatest excitement is reliving that sense of awe and wonder in my children. That utter awe that you see in their eyes. To some extent, that awe and wonder is simply within you. It has to be woken up. Our makeup is determined by what we've experienced in our past. So it's really important to put oneself in those situations where one feels a sense of awe and wonder. That's vital.